Doki Doki Literature Club! Exclamation mark. Wow, this looks like fun. I don't know, I just want to get my channel a bit more up there. So I saw like one of these free games and I'm like, why not try it? I like Telltale games. Cannot afford to buy them again on PC. So I'm gonna play this game, and it's people say you should leave like characters open or something. So it's like add characters, or does it like let you choose a character? Whatever. Let's start a new game. I enter my name. Oh yeah. We gotta have. Damn, I can't type, can I? All right, Julian. The fuck we gonna have? Hey! I see an annoying girl running toward me from a distance, waving her arms in the air like she's totally oblivious to any attention she might draw to herself. That girl is Sayori, my neighbor, and good friends since we were children. You know, the kind of friend you never see yourself making today, but it just kind of works out because you've known each other for so long. We used to walk to school together on days like this, but starting around high school, we would oversleep more and more frequently, and I would get tired for waiting up. But she's going to chase after me like this, I'm almost feel better off running away. However, I just saw an idol in front of the crosswalk and let Sayori catch up to me. Ha! Ah! The fucking note that should be. Oh, I think your eyes are bad. I overslept again. Well, I caught you this time. Maybe, but only because I decided to stop and wait for you. You said you were thinking about ignoring me. That's me, Julian. Well, if people stare at you acting weird, then I don't want them to think we're a couple or something. Fine. But you did wait for me after all. Sorry, I need to find the tone. I guess you don't have it in you to be mean, even if you want to. Whatever you say, Sayori. We cross the street together and make our way to our school. As we draw near, the streets become increasingly speckled with other students making their daily commute. By the way, Julian, have you decided? Oh, sorry. Have you decided on a club to join yet? A club? I told you already, I'm not really interested in joining any clubs. I haven't been looking either. That's not true. You told me you would join the club this year. Did I? I'm sure it's possible that I did. In one of our many conversations where I dismissively go along with whatever she's going on about. Sayori likes to worry a little bit too much about me. When I'm perfectly content, just getting by on the average while spending my free time on games and anime. I was talking about how I was worried that you won't learn how to socialize or have any skills before college. Your happiness is really important to me, you know? And I know you're happy now, but I die at the thought of you becoming a NEET in a few years because you're not used to the real world. You trust me, right? Don't make me keep worrying about you. Alright. I'll look at a few clubs if it makes you happy. No promises, though. Will you at least promise me that you'll try a little? Yeah, I guess I'll promise you that. Yay! Why do I let myself get lectured by such a carefree girl? More than that, I'm surprised I even let myself relent to her. I guess seeing her worry so much about me makes me want to ease her mind a little bit, even if she does exaggerate everything inside of her head. Alright, just going to school. The school day is ordinary as ever, and it's about before I know it. After I pack up my things, I stare blankly at the wall looking for an ounce of motivation. Clubs. Sayori wants me to check out some clubs. I guess I got no choice but to start with the anime club. Hello? Sayori? Sayori must have come in the classroom while I was spacing out. I look around and realize that I'm the only one left in the classroom. I thought I'd catch you coming out of the classroom, but I saw you just sitting here and spacing out, so I came in. Honestly, you're even worse than me sometimes. I'm impressed. Don't need to wait up for me. It's going to make you lead your own club. Well, I thought you need some encouragement, so I thought you know. Know what? Well, that you could come to my club. Sayori. Yeah? There's no way I'm going to your fucking club. Nini. Baka. Sayori is vice president of the literature club. Not that I was ever aware that she had any interest in literature. In fact, I'm 99% sure she only did it because she thought it would be fun to help start a new club. Since she was the first one to show her interest after all, the one who proposed the club, she inherited the title vice president. That said, my interest in literature is granted to be even less. Yeah, I'm going to the anime club. Come on, please? Why do you care so much anyway? Well, I kind of told the club yesterday I want to bring in a new member. And Natsuki made cupcake. Natsuki. Guys, can there please be a voice line here? And Natsuki made cupcakes and everything. That's the new tone. Don't make promises you can't keep. I can't tell Sayuri is really that much of an airhead, or is she cunning as to have planned out all this out. I let her alongside. Fine, I'll stop by for a cupcake. Yes, let's go. And thus, today marks the day I sold my soul for a cupcake. I dejectedly follow Sayuri across the school and upstairs, a section of the school I rarely visit, but getting generally used for third-year classes and activities. What the fuck is this game? Sayuri, full of energy, swings open the classroom door. Everyone, the new member is here. I told you, don't call me a new member. I glance around the room. Welcome to the literature club. It's a pleasure meeting you. Sayuri always says nice things about you. Seriously? You brought a boy? Oh, yeah, you killed the atmosphere. Ah, Julia, what's a nice surprise? Welcome to the club. All words escape me in this situation. This club is full of incredibly cute girls. What are you looking at? If you want to say something, say it. Sorry. Natsuki. The girl with the sour attitude, whose name apparently is Natsuki, is one I don't recognize. What the fuck is this shit? Her small figure makes me think she's probably a first year. She is also one of... Man, I'm not a fucking English guy. I don't know what I'm saying. You can't... You can't just ignore her when she is moody. Sayuri says that quietly into my ear, then turns back toward the other girls. Anyway, it is Natsuki, always full of energy. And this is Yuri, the smartest in the club. Don't say things like that. Yuri, who apparently comparably more mature and timid, seems to have a hard time keeping up with other people like Sayuri and Natsuku. Ah, well, it's nice to meet both of you. And it sounds like you already know Monaco, is that right? That's right! It's great to see you again, Julian. Monica smiles sweetly. We do know each other well. We rarely talk, but we were in the same class last year. Monica was probably the most popular girl in class, smart, beautiful, and athletic. Basically completely out of my league. So having her smile at me generally feels a little... You too, Monica. Come sit down, Julian. We made room at you for a table. You sit next to me, Monica. I'll get the cupcakes. Hey, I made them. I'll get them. Sorry, I got too excited. I gotta change her voice. And how about I make some tea as well? The girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. As Sayuri mentioned, it's been widened so there is one space next to Monika and one next to Sayuri. Natsuki and Yuri walk over to the corner of the room where Natsuki grabs a wrapped tray and Yuri opens a closet. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Sayuri. Natsuki proudly marches back to the table, tray in hand. Okay, are you ready? Ta-da! Natsuki lifts the foil off the tray to reveal a dozen white, fluffy cupcakes decorated to look like little cats. The whiskers are drawn with icing, the little pieces of chocolate were used to make ears. So cute! I had no idea you were so good at baking, Natsuki. Well, you know. Just hurry and take one. Sayuri grabs one first, then Monika. I follow. It's delicious! Sayuri talks with her mouthful, and she doesn't have a mouse, full, and already managed to get icing on her face. I turn the cupcake around my fingers, looking for the best angle to take a bite. Natsuki is quiet. I can't help but notice her sneaking glances in my direction. Is she waiting for me to take a bite? I finally bite down. The icing is sweet and full of flavor. I wonder if she made it herself. This is really good. Thank you, Natsuki. Why are you thanking me? It's not like Haven't I heard this song before? No sauna. Made them for you or anything? Baka? I thought you technically did, Sayuri said. Well, maybe. But not for you, you know, dummy. Alright. I give up on Natsuki's weird logic and dismiss the conversation. Yuri returns to the table carrying a tea set. She carefully replaces a teacup in front of each of us before setting down the teapot next to the cupcake tray. You keep a whole You keep a whole tea set in this classroom? Don't worry, the teachers gave us permission. After all, it doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book? I guess. Don't let yourself get intimidated. Yuri's just trying to impress you. That's not. Insulted, Yuri looks away. I meant that, you know. I believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be the pastime for me, but at least I enjoy tea. I'm glad. Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief. Monika raises an eyebrow and then smiles at me. So, what made you consider joining the literature club? I was afraid of this question. Something tells me I shouldn't tell Monika that I was practically dragged here by Sayuri. Well, I haven't joined any clubs yet, and Sayuri seemed really happy here, so... That's okay, don't be embarrassed. We'll make sure you feel right at home, okay? As president of the literature club, it's my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone. Monika, I'm surprised. How come you decided to start your own club? You could probably be a board member of any other major clubs. Weren't you the leader of the debate club last year? Well, you know, to be honest, I can't stand all the politics around the major clubs. I feel like it's nothing but arguing about budget and publicity and how to prepare events. I'd much rather take something I personally enjoy and make something special out of it. And if it encourages others to get into literature, then I'm fulfilling that dream. Monika's a great leader. Yuri also nods in agreement. Then I'm surprised there aren't more people in the club yet. It must be hard to start a new club. You could put it that way. Not many people are very interested in club and putting out all the effort to something brand new. Especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention, like literature. You have to work hard to convince people that you're both fun and worth a while, but make school events like festival and that much more important. I'm confident that we can all really grow this club before we graduate. Right, everyone?
Yeah! We'll do our best. You know it!
Everyone enthusiastically agrees. Such different girls, all interested in the same goal. Monica must have worked really hard to find these three. Maybe that's why they're also delighted by the idea of the new member joining. Though I really don't know if I can keep this up of their level of enthusiasm about literature.
So, Julian, what kinds of things do you like to read?
Well, considering how little I've read these past few years, I really don't have any good way of answering that. Manga. I muttered quickly to myself, half joking. Natsuki's head suddenly perks up. It looks like she wants to say something, but she keeps quiet.
Not much of a reader, I guess.
Well, that can change. What am I saying? I spoke without thinking about Yuri's sad smile. Anyways, what about you, Yuri?
Well, let's see.
Yuri traces the room for a teacup with her finger.
My favorites are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me. And telling a good story is just as foreign world is equally impressive.
Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about her reading. She seems so reserved and timid since the moment I walked in, but it's obvious by the way her eyes light up that she finds her comfort in the world of books, not people.
But you know, I like a lot of things. Stories with deep physiological elements usually immerse me as well. Isn't it amazing how a writer can deliberately make an advantage of your own lack of imagination throw you a loop?
Alright, I'm really confused about this game, but comment down if I even have anyone watching this video. No, I'm probably not, just really lonely. But see ya and on the next episode, and God, let me find like an intro or something. Hold on, let me save this. Alright.